Donald Trump, of course, always pretends to be a tough guy, and I'm going to show you a lot of videos related to that in a second, including on the issue of guns and the NRA. And he said that he was going to go after them and do some small amount of regulation, but some regulation that the NRA did not like. So let's find out what happened with that. We go to Mediaite here. President Donald Trump recently called for increasing the minimum age for buying long guns like the AR-15 used in the Parkland, Florida high school shooting last month to be raised to 21. But in a school safety proposal announced by the White House on Sunday night, no mention was made of raising the age limit for such gun purchases. Wait a minute. I thought Donald Trump was a tough guy and he was going to raise the age. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's listen to Donald Trump himself.
Now, this is not a popular thing to say in terms of the NRA, but I'm saying it anyway. I'm going to just have to say it. But you can't buy, I mean, think of it. You can buy a handgun. You can't buy one. You have to wait till you're 21. But you can buy the kind of weapon used in the school shooting at 18. I think it's something you have to think about.
Now, that's a rare thing that he made sense about. And I said on the show, he will back down. Because all he cares about is corruption. All he cares about is his donors. He can talk like a tough guy all he wants. He's not going to raise the age. Now, he didn't put it in his proposals. He's not going to do it. And then he sent out some tweets. Let's see, maybe in the tweets he's going to correct what they sent out to the public. So let's read those. He said, very strong improvement about his policy on guns, and strengthening of background checks will be fully backed by White House legislation moving forward. Bump stocks will soon be out. Highly trained expert teachers will be allowed to concealed carry subject to state law. Armed guards okay. Deterrent. One more tweet. Now he mentions the age. On 18 to 21 age limits. Watching court cases and rulings before acting. States are making this decision. Things are moving rapidly on this, but not much political support, to put it mildly. In other words, you blinked, didn't you, bitch? Hey, I'm just borrowing the president's words from the rally. So this guy going around, I'm gonna, hey, it doesn't make any sense, man. You got the limit on the handguns, but you don't have on the AR-15. I'm gonna push them around, I'll show you. All of a sudden, I'm gonna wait and see. I don't have much political leverage here. Oh, really? What happened, tough guy? Now, this is Donald Trump talking to the governors about how he could stand up to the NRA. Listen to what he said back then.
And there's no bigger fan of the Second Amendment than me, and there's no bigger fan of the NRA. And these guys are great patriots. They're great people. Don't worry about the NRA. They're on our side. You guys, half of you are so afraid of the NRA. There's nothing to be afraid of. And you know what? If they're not with you, we have to fight them every once in a while. That's okay. But sometimes we're going to have to be very tough, and we're going to have to fight them.
Really? Where's the fight? As usual, you surrendered, didn't you? Didn't you? What happened, tough guy? You coward. The minute the money spoke, you're like, oh no, oh, they're very tough, I'm not gonna fight them. Now, he didn't just tease the Republican governors there. When he had the senators at the White House, he also, this is a second instance, was also a tough guy there. Watch this.
Chris, did you have something?
No, I think you underestimate the power of the gun lobby. So.
No, I'll tell you what. The reason I had lunch with the NRA on Sunday, I called them. I said, you got to come over. I said, fellas, we got to do something. And they do have great power. I agree with it. They have great power over you people. They have less power over me. I don't need it. What do I need? Some of you people are petrified of the NRA. You can't be petrified.
Look who's petrified now, Donald Duck. Keep quacking. Go ahead. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a coward duck. Oh yeah, you guys are scared of him, petrified of him. Not me. Oh, okay, NRA, okay, I'm so sorry. I won't do the age thing. I'll just wait around. I don't have any political support on it. I'm sorry. At the time, Trump specifically asked Senator Pat Toomey if the senator had left raising the minimum age for gun purchases out of his bill, strengthening background checks, because senators are, quote, afraid of the NRA. Well, you left it out of your proposal. So I guess, coward Trump, that makes you afraid of the NRA, doesn't it? Now, can he make the case? No, it's not because I'm scared of the NRA, it's because of the American people. Nope, cannot make that case. Let me show you the polls. Raising the age limit on gun purchasers is widely popular, according to a Politico poll. This is a recent poll. 82% think the age limit should be 21 to purchase an assault-style weapon, and 81% support requiring purchasers of all firearms to be 21. Incredibly popular with the American people, but not popular with Donald Trump's donors. Is he going to be with the people or is he going to be with the swamp? As usual, the coward slinks back to his swamp. Finally, overall, his proposals on bump stocks and all the rest of what he did, which is tiny. It's not even a federal background check, which, by the way, polls at 93%. In fact, I saw a recent poll having him poll at 97%, but he didn't do that either. He did a lower form of a background check, of course. The series of proposals generally fall in line with what the National Rifle Association supports. That's right, even they don't mind the bump stocks or the weak version of background checks. So at the end of the day, Donald Trump did exactly what he was told to do by the NRA. Let me say it one more time. Coward. You just watched the video by the Young Turks, the home of the revolution. If you'd like to get the full show, come join us and become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.